15 rules for play parties. These could be BDSM, Tantra, sex magic, or erotic mysticism themed parties. I copied and adjusted these rules from clubs that I have been to. Some are copy and paste, and some I have tinkered with a bit for if I am organizing a play party. But different clubs will have different versions of these rules. Number 1, no means no every time. This is the most fundamental rule for play parties. Play parties exist on the concept of someone asks you, do you want to play? You say yes, you say no. Say no, there's no way around it. Say yes, okay. But there's still some other rules in play, even if we say yes. Maybe is a no. No, but there's no communicating with eye, facial expressions, tone of voice. It's yes or no. Respect other people's personal space and property. 3, don't touch other people's toys or bodies without permission. Toys like floggers, rope, or whatever, it's like towels. Some people are okay with sharing towels, some people are not. Assume people do not want to share their toys. Bring your own toys to a play party. Number 4, safe, sane, and consensual are the core values. These are the most essential values at play parties. Some play parties or BDSM communities use different rules. Some Tantra groups go by everything is a yes until you say no. Generally in BDSM we operate on has to be a clear yes or a clear no. No is the default state. Everything needs to be safe and has to be sane. Number 5, wear casual and fun clothes, dress up sexy or be naked. This is just my personal preference. If I go to a club, if you're going to a common law country like Ireland and Malta, if it's a club where you're walking off from the street or the UK, your nipples and genitals have to be covered unless it's a private party. So if it's a private party, then usually more nudity is allowed. This is obviously going to be depending on country to country. And of course, some people will say, hey, wear a toga. Some people will say wear a sarong. Some people say you definitely have to be naked. Some people say you have to wear kinky clothing or BDSM, leather. Some will say you're not allowed to wear military uniforms. If you're in Ireland, you can't wear military uniforms. And in Germany, Austria, and Czech, they might have a rule that all women have to be naked and all men wear towels. It really depends. Number 6, keep a safe distance away from scenes you're watching unless invited. Look out for the backswing. So people who are engaging in some kind of play, be it spanking or flogging, require more space than if they are just standing or sitting still. Particularly if you're using a whip or a flogger, they might need another foot or a meter. Ideally, the top of the dom should be aware of everything that's going around them, but a lot of clubs will operate on that. The play parties have right away over bystanders, or there might be a very strong designated play area. Number 7, maintain a respectful silence around scenes. Don't talk or distract people involved. It's annoying. Number 8, do not join in scenes. Yeah, if people have started playing, they're not asking you to join in. It's interfering. Usually, you discuss consent in the beginning when you're kind of sober, and then you do the scene, and you don't change what you consent to mid-flow. Number 9, hold your comments until after the scene. Most tops will tend to the bottoms through a cool down period. So if people engage in BDSM, natural painkillers will be rushing through their body and they'll be experiencing something we call subspace. So they'll need extra space to cool down and ground themselves. So often not in the mood to talk. Number 10, disrespectful behavior will lead you to be asked to leave. This will change from culture to culture, but generally don't bully people, don't try and dominate people without their permission. Don't be a dick. Number 11, at the party, relax, be yourself, be open and friendly. Ask questions about BDSM technique if you need to make conversation. Listen to what others have to say, bring your sense of humour. At the end of the day, these are play parties. Some people take play parties in BDSM really seriously, like it's some kind of medieval hierarchy, but generally people are there to have fun. Number 12, no blood or water play. Every single play party or club I've ever been to, I've always said no blood. Don't do anything that draws blood or involves urinating on people. Number 13, only play at your own comfort levels. Be aware of general physical and emotional issues around play. Generally speaking, going to a play party, you should already know in advance what your scope of what you do, what you don't want to do. And you should have all your emotional issues about your family, your parents, your religion, your culture. All that should be done before you join in a play party. Of course, you can do new things and explore things you never thought of before the play party. But at the same time, you're in charge of yourself. And you cannot really blame others if you get offended. Number 14, respect other people's privacy. No cameras, videos, or audio equipment are allowed. At a play party, don't take selfies. I went to a party, there was just me and my friend in the beginning, nobody else was there. We took a selfie and I got in trouble with the club. We thought it was innocent, it was okay, but hey, rules are rules. Number 15, do not mention anyone at the party to those who are not at the party without that person's express permission to name them. These parties are private. What happens stays there. Generally speaking, if you're doing anything sexual with people, you should never mention it to other people. You shouldn't do that anyway. I know a lot of people gossip, but you shouldn't do that anyway. At a play party, in particular BDSM, that rule is even stronger. Just don't mention other people's private information to other people. Shouldn't be that hard. So these are 15 rules for play parties, be it BDSM or Tantra. Not all play parties will use these rules. Some will alter slightly different, some will have more or less, but these are the top 15 that I thought were best. Stay safe.